Premier League opening weekend. Highlights and headliners. Sunderland shine. Man United stumble. Match week 1 delivered excitement and surprises. Newly promoted Sunderland impressed, while Manchester United's performance was undone by defensive errors, particularly a high-profile mistake that cost them dearly. Leeds edge Everton, with controversy. In their return to the top flight, Leeds United secured a 1-0 win over Everton, thanks to a late, controversial penalty by Lucas Nmecha. Everton's James Tarkowski angrily called the decision bizarre, arguing his arm was in a natural position and questioning how VAR and the linesman could make such a call from 45 yards away. Manager David Moyes chimed in, sarcastically asking, "What's he supposed to do? Chop his arm off?" as he vented frustration over the refereeing. This sparked widespread debate about decision-making standards and VAR protocols. Transfer window. Transfers, rumors, and records. Incomings and big moves. Key player movements are reshaping squads across the Premier League. Tottenham replaced sacked manager Ange Postecoglou, June 6, with seasoned coach Thomas Frank, appointed June 12, previously at Brentford. Brentford responded by naming Keith Andrews as their new manager on June 27 and handed the captain's armband to Nathan Collins on August 2. Burnley set a British record transfer for a goalkeeper, selling James Trafford to Manchester City for £31 million, followed by big money signings. Goalkeeper Martin Dubravka, midfielder Leslie Ugochukwu, approximate £23 million, and forward Armando Broja. Massive summer moves. The summer window has been nothing short of dramatic. Liverpool splashed out £116 million on Florian Wirtz and £79 million on Hugo Ekitike, while selling Trent Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United spent £71 million on Bryan Mbeumo. Other highlights. Nottingham Forest acquired Anthony Elanga, £55 million. Farewell departures saw Luis Diaz to Bayern, £65.5 million. João Pedro to Chelsea, £55 million, and Darwin Núñez to Al Hilal, £46 million. Additional rumors. Liverpool are closing in on a £35 million deal for Mark Guéhi, Crystal Palace's captain, and England international. Finances and emerging stars. Premier League clubs have spent more on intra-league transfers this summer than ever before. Rising talents are also turning heads, like Mohamed Salah, who is once again on the radar for setting new scoring records this season. Other notable headlines. Offbeat and intriguing. Wardrobe malfunction goes viral. Fulham defender Calvin Bassey had fans buzzing after his shorts kept slipping during a match versus Brighton. He joked on social media, "My shorts are going up," and fans quipped he should get a belt or underwear deal. Pundit blunder draws fire. Sky Sports pundit Michael Dawson sparked outrage by calling Irish manager Keith Andrews a British manager. The slip-up prompted a wave of backlash from Irish viewers, though others pointed out that the correct Irish flag was displayed next to his name on screen. Season innovations and fixture highlights. Season kickoff and key fixtures. The 2025-26 Premier League season officially began on August 16th. Fixtures were released on June 18th, with the season packing major matchups. Opening weekend featured Liverpool vs Bournemouth, Wolves vs Man City, Chelsea vs Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest vs Brentford, Man United vs Arsenal, and Leeds vs Everton. Later highlights include Arsenal vs Leeds, August 23rd. Newcastle vs Liverpool, August 25th, Monday Night Football. Aston Villa vs Crystal Palace, August 29th, Friday. Leeds vs Newcastle, August 30th. Liverpool vs Arsenal, August 31st, Super Sunday. Community Shield Showdown. On August 10th, for the first time in club history, Crystal Palace won the FA Community Shield, beating Liverpool on penalties after a 2-2 draw. Dean Henderson saved penalties against Alexis Mac Allister and Harvey Elliott before Palace won 3-2, marking their first-ever Shield victory. Ref technology and equipment upgrade. The new season introduced exciting tech advancements. Semi-automated offside technology is now fully implemented. Referee-worn cameras, ref cams, are under consideration for limited trial use. Puma has replaced Nike as the Premier League's official match ball supplier after a 25-year partnership. European debuts and key dates. Premier League clubs return to European competitions in August. Forest kick off their UEFA Conference League playoffs, August 21st and 28th. The Champions League group draw, August 28th, and Europa League group draw, August 29th, will determine continental paths. The transfer window remains open until September 1st, 1900 hours British Summer Time. What this means? More drama ahead. From VAR controversies and striking transfers to off-pitch tech innovations, this season promises plenty of headline moments. Competitive balance shifting. Big money deals across multiple teams signal intensifying competition for titles and European places. Tech and tradition merge. While the game evolves with semi-automated officiating and new ball suppliers, classic rivalries and underdog stories, like Palace's Shield win, still resonate.